beds. Who's staffing it?
Nobody applied.
That's fine. Nobody applied. Nobody applied for the RFP.
No one applied.
So, hi guys, I'm Alexandria Gonzalez. I'm someone who was formerly homeless on and off from here on Wiley. There's a couple different things I want to talk about. It doesn't matter whether you're an addict, you're not an addict, we all deserve housing. That's the point. We all deserve to have a roof over our head, to feel safe. Besides that though, there are way too many women and children. I have a single mom with 5 kids at Motel 6 that FCCP took this girl's Section 8 voucher, did not take her to her 5 o'clock appointment to look at her apartment, and then called the state on her, right? So that we were able to work with the state, they did not take her children, right? But we run a small organization, guys. It's all led by formerly homeless and homeless. Tomorrow night, anybody that's homeless, if you want to come to the advisory committee, it's 423 Whedon Street, Pawtucket, 6:30. There'll be food, you'll get the gift card for coming. Please come and share your story. It's really important. At the end of the day, we can have PhDs, MSWs, it doesn't matter. If you've never actually gone through the system, you can't teach somebody how to get out, right? And at the end of the day, that's the deaf leading the blind. And I'm sorry, in regards to Caitlin Fooey's comments yesterday on Steve Alquez, she couldn't imagine what it would feel like. Well, how about we reverse the roles? Everybody here that's an executive director, I don't make $1 to do what I do, but anybody that does, why don't we take your paycheck away and reverse the role and see how long you last outside? Because I can guarantee you, you'll be doing everything that everybody else does to try to survive. Right? So, now, if everybody living in the DOC, everybody on the street, and everybody anywhere has to go through CES, is that 3 access points to entry or 1? 1. We should be able to go to day centers. We should be able to go to anywhere and say, hey, can I get on this list? Can you see in front of you how many open beds there are? When I left Rhode Island in 2013, I wasn't an addict anymore. I wasn't all these things, but I still couldn't take a shower, right? And I give a lot of respect to House of Hope and the shower truck, but I personally don't want a shower where I used to get hot. You know, it's not a safe environment for me. It's a trigger. And I'm not saying, you know, it's better than nothing, right? If it wasn't for them, where would we shower? Now, everybody needs to realize that there's no real family shelters. A mother, a father, and their kids cannot go to a shelter. You can't get state assistance if there's a mother, a father, and kids in the home. So what's the objective? To break up the family. To then do what? Take the children, right? We know DCYF does not have anybody that works specifically for homelessness. So we all need to organize and come together as homeless, formerly homeless. We need to actually remove that name because we are people. We're mothers, we're fathers, we're sisters, we're brothers, right? Some of us are CDL drivers and union workers. So we need to stop saying we're going to end homelessness because guess what? My kid's father passed away. I was homeless. My mother went to jail. I was homeless as a kid, right? They are circumstances. So when we say we're going to end it, that's a false narrative and a fake reality. So if your house burns down or you have a medical crisis or somebody passes away, those are life things though. They're going to happen, but that doesn't make us like way down here, right? And so the stigma is, oh, well, they're an addict. Well, actually, the majority of the folks that I've been dealing with, they don't have mental illness anymore. They might have. They have drug addictions, but they're not using, and they can't get support. Remember, housing first means this: low barrier threshold, extreme mental illness, and extreme drug addiction. So, if that's really the case, why do we see everybody outside? Right? If that's really the truth. So housing first does not work. It's not house them and help them later. It's address the situation, whatever it is. This isn't rocket science, guys. How can we house people in 30 days with no CES, no HMIS, and no funds? Because we have compassion, caring, and we've been through it. So we know how to navigate and move and whatever it needs to be done. Guys, we need to come together. We really, really do. Please, 423 Wheaton Street. It's not the biggest office, but we'll pack that sucker. I don't care. Right?
Come together.
We need to be there.
Right now.
You know, there will be legislators there, and there will be Steve and Pat will be there. No service provider is allowed. It's a safe place for, like, and I don't mean peers, okay? But I mean people that have never gone through the situation are not allowed in the building.
Amen.
Okay? That's how it is, that's how it goes. Every 2 weeks we have an advisory meeting. We give gift cards for Cumberland Farms, like cigarettes, buy whatever food, whatever you need, I don't care. It's yours, right? And whatever you guys want to eat, we'll all decide on what we want to eat. We'll add you to the group chats. But we're not against anybody's service provider or anybody, but we as a people have to do this. And until we actually break down what has already happened and rebuild, we're never gonna get there.
Amen.
We're never gonna get there. And we gotta stop spending money on certain things that aren't gonna work. And I'm sorry, and this is no disrespect again to House of Hope, but I myself don't want to sleep in a tin can with the slab, with no running water, no shower, no nothing. I'd rather sleep in my tent. I'd rather sleep where I used to sleep at the water fire, where I could lock myself in under that little bar. So if anybody don't know about that spot, you can go lock yourself in under there. Right? But let's improve them pallet shelters. Let's just add a little bit more stuff so that nobody can say nothing. And it's what it needs to be. Right? Nobody can backlash. Nobody can say it's not worth it. It's worth it. We just gotta, you know, we can go to Lowe's or Home Depot for $2,400, guys. We need to set the check, man. You know, like, this shit isn't rocket science. So let's come together. 423 Wheaton Street tomorrow at 6:30. If you need a ride, I'll be here. Contact me. We'll get you there, whatever you need. All right? God bless you all.
Well, I really want to thank everyone who spoke. It's so important to have the voices, particularly people who are experiencing homelessness outside, people who have experienced homelessness. Alexandria is right about who should be leading this and who we should be listening to, and some people who are actually going through it. Let me point out that it's after 9:30 and we're all still here. Almost 10. All of you being here has stopped them from going ahead with this eviction.
They can't. They will not.
Coming together like this is what will continue to stop it. And we have some ideas, and I'm not going to say in detail what they are, obviously for a good reason. We're going to talk about these at 4 o'clock at Mathewson Street Church on Sunday.
134 Matthew Street, Providence, Rhode Island.